obviously if you know our brand, MetaRank Interactive, maybe you do, maybe you don't, right? So what we've learned is anytime we talk to a dentist or orthodontist or surgeon and they're looking for marketing support, they always ask, how long does it take to rank in Google? Our bread and butter is SEO, right? And so we really help them rank in Google for their targeted keywords all across all their services. And so we don't just say we do it, we show that we do it through our own brand and our own portfolio in terms of the marketing efforts we execute on metarankinteractive.com. And so what people don't understand a lot of the times is you can't predict like Google's algorithm and determine exactly when you're going to rank for a specific keyword. There are, skills and strategies and different ways to execute the SEO efforts, but there's more likely a time frame. We typically say to answer that question directly, it could take, a whole year. It could take 6 to 8 months. It could take 2 weeks. Like we've seen where a doctor is in a community where there's only one other doctor. He's been there for 20 years. He doesn't do any marketing. And it took us 2 weeks to rank him in Google for his main keyword, for example. But I will say, like for MetaRank Interactive, we focus on our city, right? We're in Fort Mill, but our main city is Dental or Charlotte, North Carolina. For us, we want to rank for dental marketing company Charlotte, NC, which we do, right? And so so I'm not going to show you behind the scenes of all the SEO elements that we add to do this, but you can see like in our titles here, where it says, company in Charlotte, dental marketing, you can see, dental SEO, and it mentions Charlotte again. So you can see how we're, implementing the keywords within the content that we produce on this website. But the key is here, right? You have to understand keyword difficulty, right? How hard is it going to rank to really understand the time frame? And so dental marketing company is probably the best keyword I could show you guys as an example, because dental marketing company Charlotte, NC gets around 30 searches per month, so it's not a lot. If I want to rank MetaRank for dental marketing company for the entire United States, this is the keyword I would be after, right? So using Ahrefs is a tool that helps us analyze keyword opportunity. Keyword difficulty, right? On a scale from 0, to 100, is 65. So that tells you it's on the higher end of competition. So it's going to take some time to rank for that keyword. But what we've done is, even for thinking about it from the United States perspective, even though we're only in Charlotte, we're going to rank for other cities. And this is exactly what we do for our clients, right? We create, and it doesn't have to be pretty, right? It doesn't have to be, sexy and made up to where like there's just all these features and it's distracting in a sense of the design. So honestly, we created a location or a service page for, right now we're serving North Carolina, South Carolina, and New York, and we're building this out for the entire United States. But you can see we have the states that we serve, we have the services that we offer, the process to work with us. We talk about those states again, and we show the frequently asked questions, which we're big on really just being honest and upfront. But as you see here, when you go into the drop-down menu, there's South Carolina and all the cities, right? So if we click on South Carolina, you can see, the content really, like from a keyword standpoint, even though this keyword may not have a ton of search volume, we're going to focus on state and at the city level. And so you can see where we're talking about South Carolina again. Same process, here are the cities that we serve currently in South Carolina, same FAQs, and then we even add some local resources in those areas, which kind of localizes the content. Now, if I go to South Carolina and let's say Rock Hill, for example, again, we're in Fort Mill near Rock Hill, but there you go, right? There's a Rock Hill page, right? And same setup from a keyword perspective. Now I'm going to show you an incognito mode, right? We are not in Durham, North Carolina. We're probably 2 hours from Durham. Dental marketing, Durham, NC, right? These are the sponsored results. Yes, we could run Google ads for that keyword, but in the AI overview, right? It's talking about us, MetaRank Interactive. If you scroll down, we're number 1 in the organic search results. Scroll down again, in the local 3-pack, we're number 1. The key here is obviously creating that location page, and there's a ton of different SEO elements on the back end that you have to, add to that specific page, which you can see here. And, I won't go into great detail on that, but you can see the format is very similar. I'm going to take you to our actual profile, our Google My Business profile, which you can see here. I go to, let's say, products, right? You want to be able to create products that talk about that keyword in that location, right? And so for us, it is on the product side, we're going to create a product that says dental marketing in Durham, North Carolina. The image is going to be geotagged, so it's going to have the coordinates for that area. And then there's going to be content on us, working with dentists or oral surgeons or, orthodontists in Durham. And so that's how we're able to rank. It's a pretty cool process. There's a lot more to it, but I just wanted to answer that question in the most concise way. It is a lot of behind the scenes work, but this gives you the framework of what needs to happen when you're not in that. If you're a dentist or some type of doctor, you're not in that city, you can still rank based on using these strategies. Lastly, what I'll say is ChatGPT is awesome. So you can kind of see here where it's finally loaded. Orthodontist Marketing Durham. Here are the products that we've added on back of this Google My Business profile. We geotag these images. We also add services back end of this file as well. We added in the description. We do a lot of different marketing strategies to tell Google we want to rank in this location, even though we're not there, and we can service those customers. Lastly, ChatGPT is amazing. You literally could take this content, put it in ChatGPT and say, hey, create me the same content for another city, Asheville, for example, right? And it's gonna create all this content for you. And you can literally create another landing page just like that and start doing all these things that I'm discussing to rank that page in Google. This is exactly what we do for our clients, and it works. Now, the time frame, again, to sum it up, we don't know. It just depends on the competition. We can get you at the top of Google for sure with these strategies. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. I'm glad to show you that we show the proof in the pudding with our own site. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.